Audrey, I know since you're an old friend of CGTN, we have covered a lot of special coverage, like in 2023 Hangzhou Asian Games. We had a fantastic discussion, on China's rising power in sports sector. So I want to know, how do people in Indonesia, especially young people, see China's two sessions here in Beijing? As I know, you must have been, TVI World must be covering this very closely. I want to know your perspectives.
Yes, Hou Na, it's always really great to be back on CGTN, and truly, I've always really enjoyed our reports together. I think the two sessions is a significant event in China's political calendar, and I've always been very impressed by its scale as well as the discussion that it generates, and also its implications on a bigger global landscape. And having visited China multiple times, I've also seen how the discussions, how the policies that are especially talked about in these sessions translate into real world changes. And there are many topics that are to be talked about since the many previous years ago, and as well as this year, starting from infrastructure development, technological innovations, economy, social welfare, and much more. And for this year, I think what is really interesting is the integration of technology and AI, especially in the
Yeah,
policy making. I think we don't see that so much before. Maybe we've seen it in terms
yeah,
of private company scale or institutions, but this is the first time that we're actually witnessing countries talking about policy making in terms of artificial intelligence, which just shows the power that it has. And so I think that is one of the highlights that has truly stood out for me this year, as well as the same economic growth goal of around 5%,
yeah.
staying from last year as well, encouraging domestic demand and foreign investment to come into China. I do hope that now that I believe governments are more listening to the youth, to what the world needs at this point, I hope that what has been said at the two sessions will continue to drive innovation, especially in the larger scales.